Hello students, welcome to e-learning. I am Mrs. Akshata Kale and today we are going to learn Science and Technology Part 2 of Standard 10th and the topic is Conventional System of Animal Classification. Okay. Traditionally, depending upon presence or absence of the notochord, the animal kingdom has been divided into two groups, that is subkingdom chordates and subkingdom non-chordates. Okay. Now here chordates, the characteristics of chordates is your body is supported by notochord. Okay, dear students, notochord is a long rod-like supporting structure present on dorsal side of the animal body. Means chordates, they have a supporting system, that is notochord, and the non-chordates, they don't have the rod-like notochord in their body. Okay, now we will go through chordates first. Here phylum chordates. See there, kingdom Animalia. In that subkingdom is chordates and phylum again chordates, and subphylum there are main three subphylums. First one is Urochordate, means here the notochord is present in the tail. Okay, Uro means tail in the larval stage. Okay, and then cephalochordate means here notochord is present throughout the body length. These animals are very small and they are fish-like marine animals. And the third one is vertebrates. Here vertebrates means they have the vertebral column. For these students we will study in detail later. And classes, in that subphylum vertebrate classes are there. First one is Cyclostomata, Pisces, Amphibia, Reptilia, Aves and Mammalia. We will take one example of each and we will discuss in detail. Okay. Now come to the non-chordates. Here kingdom Animalia, subkingdom non-chordates and phylum. Here 10 phylums are there. See here, number 1 Protozoa, Porifera, Cnidaria, Platyhelminthes and Esculminthus. Names are a little difficult, but you have to learn that one. Next one is Annelida, Arthropoda, mollusk, Echinodermata and Hemichordata. Yes students, this is the classification of animal kingdom. Which system this is? Conventional system. Okay, we will take examples of each class and we will discuss. Sketch, label and classify, and we will see some of the important characteristics of each. Okay, Hydra. This is the picture of the Hydra with labeling. You can see here. First we will write the classification. First kingdom Animalia, subkingdom non-chordates, means there is no notochord. Phylum Cnidaria, or we can say Coelenterata. Okay, both names are same, Coelenterata or Cnidaria. Okay, the body of these animals is cylindrical or umbrella-like. Okay, most of these animals are marine. Only few are freshwater dwellers. Okay, and nidoblast bearing tentacles. You can see there tentacles are present around the mouth. Okay, and the examples are Hydra, corals, sea anemone, etc. Yes, cycon sponge. See the picture. Classification: kingdom Animalia, subkingdom non-chordates, phylum Porifera. Yes, dear students, these animals are with simplest body plan and are called as sponges. They bear numerous pores on their body, means small holes. Okay, they are called as ostia. Okay, and they are aquatic animals and most of them are marine and few are freshwater dwellers. Okay, and the most important is their spongy body is supported by spicules. Okay, and these spicules are made up of calcium carbonate or silica. Remember this. Okay, and the examples are cycon, that is a cycon sponge, and bath sponge, etc. Okay. Third one is planaria. See the picture. Very flat insect. Classification: kingdom Animalia, subkingdom non-chordates, and phylum Platyhelminthes. Yes, students, body of these animal is slender and flat like a leaf or strip. Hence, they are called as flatworms. Okay, most of these animals are endoparasites. For example, planaria, liver fluke, tapeworm, etc. Next one is Ascaris or roundworm. You can see this here. Classification: again kingdom Animalia, subkingdom non-chordates, and phylum Aschelminthus. Body of these animals is long, thread-like or cylindrical. Hence, they are called as roundworms. Okay, these animals are either free-living or endoparasites. And we can see these one in the intestines of human beings. Okay, so these are also called as intestinal worms, and example is Ascaris, loya, that is eye worm, etc. Next one is butterfly. Okay, here you can see the different parts of the butterfly. Classification: kingdom Animalia, subkingdom non-chordates, and the phylum Arthropoda. Here, these animals have jointed appendages. Hence, they are called as arthropods. See their legs, they are joints. Pods means legs. Okay, arthropods. Planet Earth has highest number of animals from this phylum. Hence, this is largest phylum with highly successful animals in animal kingdom. Chitinous exoskeleton is present around their body. Okay, for example, crab, spiders, scorpion, millipede, centipede, cockroach, butterfly, honeybee, etc. Next one is earthworm. See this. We will write the classification: kingdom Animalia, subkingdom non-chordates, and phylum Annelida. Yes, dear students, body of these animals is long, cylindrical, and metamerically segmented. You can see there. Most of the animals are free living, but few are ectoparasites. Okay, their body is covered with special cuticle. Remember this. These animals are either hermaphrodite or unisexual. Examples are earthworm, leech, nereis, etc. Octopus. Classification again, kingdom Animalia, subkingdom non-chordates, phylum mollusk. Body of these animals is soft and slimy. Hence they are referred as mollusk. Very soft body they have, so it is called as mollusk. This is second largest phylum in animal kingdom. These animals are aquatic or terrestrial. Example is snail, octopus, etc. Starfish. See this. Classification, kingdom Animalia, subkingdom non-chordates, phylum Echinodermata. Remember this, Echinodermata. Here calcareous spines are present on the body of these animals. Hence they are called as echinoderms. These animals are found only in ocean. Remember this. Okay. And they have skeleton made up of calcareous spines and or ossicles or plates. Okay. These animals have good ability of regeneration. If any part is damaged, otherwise cut, then that part will regenerate. Okay. Examples are starfish, sea urchin, brittle star, sea cucumber, etc. Shark. Classification, kingdom Animalia, subkingdom chordates. Chordates means notochord is there, or a vertebrate. This is phylum chordate and subphylum vertebrata, and class is Pisces. See here, dear students, you have to write these all: kingdom, subkingdom, phylum, subphylum and class. Okay, we will see the important things about this class. These are cold-blooded aquatic animals living in marine and fresh water. Okay, body is spindle shaped to minimize water resistance. Respiration occurs with gills. Examples are seahorse, shark, electric ray, stingray, rohu, etc. Next is frog. See this. Classification again, kingdom Animalia, subkingdom chordates, phylum Chordata, subphylum Vertebrata and class Amphibia. Amphibian, correct? Here these animals are strictly aquatic during larval life and perform only aquatic respiration, whereas they can live in water as well as on land during adult life and can perform aquatic as well as aerial respiration. And exoskeleton is absent. Skin is without any derivative and usually kept moist for respiration. External ear is absent. Neck is absent. Okay, for examples, frog, toad, salamander, etc. Next one is wall lizard. See the picture and the parts. Classification, kingdom Animalia, subkingdom chordates, phylum Chordata, subphylum Vertebrata and class Reptilia. They belong to reptiles. According to the course of animal evolution, these are first true terrestrial animals with creeping movement. These are cold-blooded animals. They creep on the land as their body cannot be lifted up. Here, external ear is absent for these animals. Examples, tortoise, lizard, snakes, etc. Next thing is pigeon. You know this? Kingdom Animalia, subkingdom Chordates, phylum Chordata, subphylum Vertebrata, and class Aves. Here, these vertebrates are completely adapted for aerial life. These are warm-blooded, means they can maintain their body temperature constant. Their body is spindle-shaped to minimize air resistance during flight. Here, jaws are modified into beak. Examples: peacock, parrot, pigeon, duck, penguin, etc. Last one, bat. Classification: Kingdom Animalia, subkingdom Chordates, phylum Chordata, subphylum Vertebrata, and class is Mammalia. Yes, presence of mammary glands is typical character of Mammalia. These animals are warm-blooded. Okay, and exoskeleton is in the form of hairs or fur. Example: elephant, human beings, kangaroo, dolphin, bat, etc. Yes, thank you students. Now in this video, one examples of each class and phylum is given. Okay, please study that and try to remember. Thank you very much. Have a good day.